Hey everybody, it's Pete, and I'm with Donald Duck here in Pop Century, and you're watching Zip-a-Dee-DooDoug. There's nothing better. Grab your cheese balls. See you, Donald. We love you. Bye.
Hello everyone, this is Jennifer Caruso and Ron from Nassau, Bahamas. You're watching the Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Dog Show. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you know when Doug goes live.
Hey, welcome in everybody. It is that time of the night. Welcome to Shade Room Runway. Let me get my friends in here. I'm going to put me up there. I'm shuffling. Because if the chat runs on the right side of the screen, I want it to cover me, not you beautiful ladies. So, welcome in. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
It is.
Her little. Hello.
It is a Monday. It is a 9 1/4. It is everything.
It is a Monday. We're still waiting for our special guest. I know he had another obligation real quick. But let's welcome everybody in while we're waiting. Got a lot of people. Main Street Nick, what's up, buddy? Fred O'Malley, hello. Oh, yeah, I forgot my hand. Nothing without my hand. Debbie Burnfield, my dear, hello. Fred O'Malley, Rinser, welcome in, Rinser. Pete McDevitt show. It's Pete. Did you hear Pete call in this morning on Coffee Talk?
Something about a shower and yeah.
Yeah, he was showering while watching me and Steve. I have no idea.
That's just. Do I have to say how weird that is? I mean,
at least he didn't.
Come on, y'all are thinking it.
At least he didn't video call me. Lamont's Gray, welcome in. Stacy Rogers, there's Stacy. Stacy always gets yelled at by Pete. Plymouth Rock's here. Gloria Thibodeau, welcome in. Movie Mania Nick, what's up, buddy? Dave Stragand, what's up, Dave? Jennifer Caruso's here. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. I lost my place. Jolie McCallan, everybody's at home attorney. Welcome in. Still going.
Lots of friends with us tonight.
I know, the Curtis family. Chris, what's up, Chris? Hope Dottie had a great birthday and enjoyed what I sent her. Jason Thibodeau's here. Gloria Thibodeau's here. The Thibodeaus.
Knows.
Nanny Pooh Bear's here. Hello, Nanny Pooh Bear. Welcome in.
I'm waiting for the day we can get the Thibodeaus on a live stream.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Awesome.
It
Especially Leslie, welcome in. Karen Sanders, welcome in. Yeah, that'd be great. The Thibodeaus
That would be
on.
great.
So, yeah, I think I'm caught up. But how are you, ladies, tonight?
It's a Monday.
It's Monday. Yes, it is. It's a chilly Monday up in Cleveland.
Yes, here on the west coast of Ohio, it's it dropped to 40 degrees exactly.
Yeah,
We dropped a degree. Awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're down to 52 now. We were at 70.
It's 80 here. Swamptown, USA.
Wow.
Way to just kill the buzz there, Kelsey.
It'll be 59 tomorrow. But the storm rolling in is bringing
Mr. Fulton. What's up, Mr. Fulton? There's some cheesecake in the refrigerator for you. Oh,
Yum.
is
I'm
there?
hungry.
Oh,
I love me a good cheesecake.
there you
Listen, the
go.
best cheesecake. Nobody has ever been able to replicate my Aunt Ethel's cheesecake.
Oh,
She, any family function, she's now passed, but any family function we'd ever go to, she would make me cheesecake because she knew how much I loved it. It didn't matter, and she always got mine first because
Any particular flavor?
I'm the favorite. Just regular
Old
cheesecake.
cheesecake?
Yeah,
cheesecake.
she made it with love.
That's a secret ingredient.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of the cheesecake. It's not a big fan of me. There's the difference.
Oh,
Well, that's because of the dairy.
Yeah.
So I'm not just my mom's favorite. I was my Aunt Ethel's favorite too.
I had an Aunt Ethel
Everyone's
too. Was yours too mean to die? Because mine was like she was one of those that she was like too mean to die. Died at 99.
Oh yeah,
And, yeah.
she lived to 90.
Yeah.
wow.
Yep. And my Aunt Gnome, she is 93 right now, and of course, you don't get better than this. I mean, I tell Steve all the time.
He can try and try and try.
You can try, and that's why Steve moved to Florida because really nobody noticed that he left. You know, I mean, me, I couldn't. I just, Anyway, let's see. Well, the Pirates aren't losing yet, so that's a good thing.
Stinky
Should we
Pirates.
do should we do outfit of the day for all of us individually?
Oh,
I'm just thinking, or maybe like waist up. I'm thinking.
Doug, you go first, Doug.
Because I don't have any pants on. I am pantless right now. So
Why?
I have a nice plum shirt. It's plum.
Because
Wine.
I got my
What's
glasses
wine?
on and my Mickey hand. That's it, folks.
The chocolate curtains.
Chocolate curtains, which, oh my goodness, did I get hell this weekend about that too. You haven't ordered the new curtains yet.
What are you doing?
It's like, sorry,
Yeah,
it was up at the
why
hospital
not?
all weekend.
So, you think that's an excuse?
That's true. I was ordering stuff on Amazon from the hospital. So.
I knew it. You can order Amazon anywhere.
I needed a new weed whacker.
Oh, do you have some trim?
My weed whacker died last year, and I forgot to get a new one. So I was like, grass is getting a little high. I better get one.
Nanny Pooh Bear, so correct. TMI, Doug, TMI.
Steve was and is not cheesecake worthy. No, he's not. I don't think he even likes cheesecake. I don't think he likes cheesecake.
How can you be twins and not like cheesecake.
We're not twins. I am out of cheese balls, Jennifer Caruso. I have to order those tonight. In fact, I'll order them as soon as we're done streaming. Yeah, I am out of cheese balls. So it was a rough day. Speaking of how is
Okay,
Mom
Jen.
doing?
Okay.
Go ahead. You ladies do that, and then I'll give a Mom update.
Okay. Outfit of the day. I have a baseball cap because my hair looks like crap from the day and I didn't redo it. So I put a hat on. But it's sparkly. It's fancy.
Got a mouse.
Fancy. It's from Walmart. Walmart brand. And then I have like a black, what do you call this? A cowl neck?
Cowl neck. Mm-hmm.
Cowl neck, black top with sleeveless with a little shrug over it.
Shawl.
And silver
Shrug.
earrings.
That's a shrug.
Shrug.
Okay, well then what's a shawl?
A shawl is like what kind of
Shawl.
drapes over you. A shrug is like it literally like shrugs up.
See, I'm learning.
You're learning. We're so proud.
I'm not ready to wear sleeveless yet in 40 degrees, but I like this top, so I put the little shrug over it.
I like it. I am wearing
pants.
Am I wearing pants? Where's Jen?
No, Jen.
Yes, I'm wearing pants. They're gray.
With socks. I guarantee you have socks.
I have socks on.
Yeah.
Since I'm home, I have socks on. Yes.
Go ahead.
Pants with socks.
I do have pants on as well. Or it's a skirt rather. I have a cashmere sweater from Madewell on. I have a wine. Let me just stand up. Wine color.
Magic Adventures, welcome in.
Skirt.
Oh, you guys matched. I didn't get the memo.
Do we match, Doug?
You matched.
Linen skirt.
Are they plum?
It's like wine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Wine. And then I have black Tacovas on.
Cool.
Booties.
Like those.
And then I have for jewelry these permanent gold bracelets that I have on can't take them off. They live with me.
Oh, I've been seeing those a lot lately. The permanent ones.
I get one every time I go to CMA Fest in Nashville as like a badge of honor that I survived CMA Fest.
I like it.
I have a Gorgiana.
Yep. There you go.
Gorgiana necklace. It's an evil eye. And then my watch. Some really dry skin from my sunburn last week. And then gold mini hoop from David Yurman.
Nice.
That's it.
There we go.
Nice. That's what I have to say to that. You ready?
I like you a lot.
I didn't hear it. Like Steve, I can't hear it on my iPad.
Oh, that's right. You have an iPad.
iPad. But then that means Kelsey can do like things like this.
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
That's ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous. I don't know. He's in the chat. JC, you coming in? Pete McDevitt said, if we're all doing this, I got to go put more clothes on. I do have shorts on. I have a nice heather gray pair of shorts.
Not pants.
Oh, well, my pants are heather gray. My pants are heather gray. So, see, I did get the memo.
It matches the plum perfectly.
Yeah.
But I did take my socks off, my black socks, because my feet were just too hot today.
I do have my socks on in my boots, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. And then my skirt for those
we want Jonathan, Debbie's saying.
Yeah, we want Jonathan, Debbie. My skirt is from Anthropology. For those that need to know, no one needs to know, but it's from
What
Anthropology.
brand shorts, Richard Simmons? I think they're champions. I think they're champions. Mike has boxers and a sleeveless tank top on. Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
I love a good outfit for the day.
There's Tina Marie. Hello, Tina Marie. Welcome in.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
Let me help you with that. That's why Mike is in the dog's crate. Oh, okay. Mike's in the dog crate tonight. I couldn't fit in mine if you cut all my limbs up and shoved them in there.
Oh, Debbie's requesting more beaver talk.
Debbie.
Wow. That's yeah. Pete will have to call in for that to happen. Tina has wrong one. Tina has cozy Nightmare Before Christmas PJs on and a sweater.
Sounds comfy.
Is it a Christmas sweater? It won't let me in. It's spinning, saying joining, holding on. Yeah. Hold on there, JC. I'm going to mute me for a minute. There he is.
Ooh,
Look at this guy.
that. He dressed up for the occasion.
Look at that. Look at the view.
That is snazzy. Look at this rock star.
Can you hear me at all?
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. Very lightly, though.
Is it low?
Yes.
Let me fix the audio.
Are you going to the moon?
Hold on. Audio settings.
This is so Canada. It's fun. I love it.
Bluetooth headset. There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay, you got me?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you sound much better.
Look at this.
So,
Wait, is he talking? I can't hear anything.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you hear him,
I
Kels?
No.
I can hear him.
I can hear him fine.
I'm good.
Is the video quality fine? Or do I need to raise my quality?
No, you're good. You're
No,
good.
looks good to me.
Okay. So, I am
I can't.
wearing this because it's red carpet talk, right?
It's so
I see
sad.
that. It is.
I love
I've
it.
only worn this like 3 times because it belongs to I worked at Pan Am Games for the North American Pan Am Games that was held in Toronto, and we did props, and there was a set piece that never got used, which is B-boy dancers. So each of us took home the gold tracksuit. Got it, hoodie alien. No, but when I look like an alien, yeah, this hoodie will make me look like an alien.
Nice.
Everybody got one to take home. So I'm wearing this gold tracksuit. I was gonna joke and say, can Kelsey tell what brand it is? But it's from China, so
I was like,
I'm not gonna lie.
no.
It's not fancy enough.
I love it.
This
You
says
look
to see
great.
a rapper.
I
don't
feel
know.
like, though, it could be Doug's favorite brand at some point in life, Versace. Like, I feel like that's giving off a Versace.
Now, you want me to be less flashy? I can wear the suit underneath.
Now he's taking it off, everybody. Look out. Lisa Thibodeau's spacesuit got a call on a big phone from Remulac. There you go. Which one's Remulac from? Where's that? What movie's that from?
That's the wrong person. I watch like 2 minutes of TV a day.
Oh, for crying out loud!
It's not Star Trek, is it? I don't think so.
Wait, why don't we just Google it like normal humans?
Oh, he says Coneheads.
Coneheads.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I probably made a reference about that when we put them on because the back of the hoodie was so pointed. The 6 of us standing in the picture said we can all be Coneheads.
So, for those of you who don't know, everybody, I mean, I think everybody should know Jonathan Chong. He is our expert on Canadian culture, should we say. And he is, he is Canadian. He's up there above the border. So these were his award show last night. The Juno Awards. I didn't even know what the Juno Awards were until Jonathan said what they were.
It's like the Grammy Awards is the Canadian version. With the Grammy Awards, though, you guys get Canadians and Americans get awarded, and our end is just Canadians.
Okay. Awesome.
Also, I'm not at home right now. For those of you who've seen me in streams before, I'm using my mother, so it has a backdrop of the Toronto city, just so you have some Canadian culture city.
There you go. Nice. I've actually watched Jonathan he's done some Instagram lives where, he'll show the sunrise coming up in Toronto. And I tell you, Toronto's a beautiful city. I was there like 20 years ago. It is a gorgeous city. If you ever have a chance to go to Toronto, please go. It's beautiful. It is.
You won't get me doing that sunrise often. That was because there was an overnight art exhibit that runs from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So you caught me when I've been up for 24 hours.
Yep, I remember that. Chris says, I think Pete and Doug need that outfit for their Grand Prix race in Florida during the summer.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I can tell you right now, I am not wearing that. Down in Florida, where it's going to be
jerseys, but they're vintage, so
yeah, it's going to be 130 degrees in Florida.
Oh yeah, you're heating this. This is kind of like
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not wearing that.
Got some inner lining of some sort inside. It'll make you cook.
All right. Well, let's get going here. So Kelsey, you'll start us off and tell us. I don't know, Sukha.
Sukha. Jonathan, correct us if we're wrong on these names.
I don't know half the people. I watched it, but I don't know half the people who's in it because I'm not.
Okay, perfect.
Music, so.
From what I know about this person, he is a Punjabi Canadian rapper, and he's wearing a coat by Amiri, and looking at the shoes very quickly, and then I, of course, did a swift Google search. Those are Christian Louboutin tennis shoes. Ooh. And I can tell by the spikes on the toe.
Are those red bottoms also?
Those are red bottoms.
So you wouldn't want to get kicked by him, I guess.
Yes. They're like steel toe shoes, but more expensive.
Pete says he can't wait to see what Bryan Adams is wearing.
I will say I don't know much about the Punjabi rapper community, but I know there was two because they were showcasing one from Vancouver, even though it's held there, but he comes from that area. But I know there's one in Toronto, and he's been famous like in the Indian community.
Yeah, this I believe is Vancouver guy.
What?
Yeah.
So where was the award show? Vancouver?
Yeah. I believe it was Vancouver, according to what they said.
I've been to Vancouver also.
Really? Just a world
trip?
trip?
A couple times.
Yep. Jen?
I think he looks good. I mean, I'm guessing this is not an award ceremony that they dress up for. This is more of just a come as you are kind of thing.
Oh no, you'll see some dressed up.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he kind of looks like he's, I don't know, going to rob a bank, but that's okay.
They come as they want to, because a lot of them performed during the show, like Grammys does. So there's a lot of people who are just dressed to perform, or that's
Okay.
what they wear generally.
Like I feel like if he could like
Well,
pull down that front of his hat and it would be like, the
That's his that's like a cover for his hair for religious reasons versus a hat.
oh.
yes,
Yeah.
Almost
because
like a turban.
I'm
isn't
being
he
so
Indian?
educated tonight.
Yeah,
I
so
believe,
he's probably
I believe he's Indian.
he is.
Yes.
God, why am I failing to remember the specific religion? Sikh. Sikh. Thank you so
Okay.
much, everyone. Thank you so much. Glad I got there.
That is correct, Mike. They do. So, I think he looks. Whoops! Don't want to do. Oh, come on.
You're new here.
I think he looks all right. I mean, he's clean. He nice outfit.
I think it's very much like a rapper style that's like trying to be a little bit more clean cut because it's an award show, but not like differ too far from what he probably wears day to day.
Correct. Yes.
I like that it's all black too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I don't see if he has any jewelry on. His hands are in his pockets. What's
he
his shirt?
definitely doesn't because he's covering his ears. He doesn't have anything up there.
What's his?
It says Amiri, which is the brand of the jacket.
Oh, okay.
At most, maybe he's got a ring or something. Some rapper style ring. I can't remember what he's wearing when he's sang.
Yeah.
Can you get a Miri at Walmart?
Can you get a Miri at Walmart? Was that the question?
Yes, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm sure he's got a record.
They sell Prada.
I like it.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Well, it's the cheaper form of Prada if you find it at Walmart. It's not the premium sewn stuff. There is a difference, but I can't always tell the difference. Someone who's done sewing.
Okay, well, let's go to the next one here. This is Fred's.
Fred's, I would assume. Jonathan, do you know?
I guess that's how you say his name. I don't know. I don't follow all the new up-to-date musicians. Again, I'm more old school. So it's just I was learning as I went last night too, a bit, keeping up to date with the newer stuff. It's Canadian.
What it says on him is that he's a Quebec-born rapper, and all the patches on his outfit are Canadian-inspired patches, in which he is in a Canadian tuxedo. Thank you so much.
So there was someone who was speaking French, rapping away, but I think he wore a different outfit on stage or something. So
yeah, he may have changed, but
yeah, I don't recognize his face up ahead.
Jonathan, can you speak French?
So no, but I know the verbs and I know a few words only because. So, like, most of my cousins, people were all Asian. When they came here, they were told to go to Sunday school for Chinese and learn piano. My mother did the opposite. Because I was born here, she said, you can learn what you want to learn or what they teach you. So we did have to take some French, but it wasn't like a French immersion. I never went to, like, a full-on French course. One of my aunts did because she lived in Ottawa, the capital, and she did government. Right. So she had to learn that for that purpose. But
okay. Good to know. His mom needs to hem his pants.
Someone needs to hem these ones. These are too big on me.
What?
It's the b-boy rapper style. You like it baggy.
Yeah.
He likes the folded look, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
The shirt underneath is definitely a mesh, tight-fitted shirt, which is very trendy for those who care.
I like his jacket. I think the color of the pants go with it, but I don't like the giant folds at the bottom when his hair is a mushroom cut. It just doesn't add up. It's like he's trying to be like a Beatles, but a b-boy Beatles or something. It's like it's
yeah,
yeah.
Wrong one. There we go. Do you know what any of these patches mean, Jonathan?
On I do not. The one on the top shoulder might be a province or something, because it's just like it looks like a lake. I don't know. I don't recognize them off by hand.
Okay. I would have. See, here's my thing with this. If he was a rapper in the United, I think he might get beat up. I mean, like,
is this normal though? Like, is this how people look like in LA and in New York? Yeah. See, you're not gonna see someone dressing like this in Cleveland.
This is not like traditional rap style in the sense of like what we think of. But I mean, imagine, to bring it back to the States, like Lil Wayne. He's a shorter stature human. So anything that you would put him in like this is going to look the exact same.
Unless it's custom fit.
Correct. And which also, I think this kind of was.
I will say that if he was in the States, I think his look would be different.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because everybody in the States have that similar look. Driving Mercedes-Benz, rapping away with a gold chain. It's just everybody's brought up that way. We are too in Canada to a degree, but we don't follow that to now. So like his look right now reminds me of Eminem before he had his own look. Like when he first started, he didn't know who he was. When he was just trying to figure things out. That's what it reminds me of. I don't mean to be mean to him because he has his followers, he has his fans, and that's the look he chooses. And I don't mind the look, but that's what it reminds me of because I'm growing up with like all the other rappers like Method Man and everybody else is just like they all have the same look, and then he's really different.
So, what does Skip mean behind them there, Jonathan? Do we know?
I believe that is Skip the Dishes. It's kind of like Uber Eats. We have Uber Eats here too, but Skip the Dishes is another one. That's what the symbol looks like, so I think they're sponsoring.
Okay.
Because there's an orange on the floor too. Skip is orange.
Okay.
It's just a sponsorship.
Jen, what do you think of this?
I think it looks comfortable. If my kid tried walking out of the house dressed like this, I'd laugh, but you know.
So you let him.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I really like how they're cuffed at the bottom, but if that's the look, then if that's the look, what kind of shoes does he have?
They were nice, actually. They're brown. I don't know what they were though. Chelsea would know more.
They look like a loafer. I don't know the brand. I tried to look it up. They did not. It did not have enough information on the toe box to confirm what brand it was.
Maybe they're Maddens or something. They're just standard loafers. I see them. There must be some expensive brand, but I don't know.
I mean, I would bet they're probably somewhere in the Gucci-like family. Loafers are really popular in those types of family. God, I'm shutting.
The Gucci family.
Yeah.
Gucci Goo.
They have the best loafers, promise you.
Well, they don't make them for wide feet, I can tell you that.
You're not.
It's a witch.
Or for most people's budget.
Why does she look like a witch?
She just does. I tried to look this up. There is nothing on the dress brand. It says ethereal mauve colored gown, which she paired with a floral clutch, and then she won Adult Contemporary Album of the Year for the album called Lovers Gothic. So I'm assuming she's playing into the Gothic theme with the neckline here and the drapey.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's honestly, it kind of is giving me like Agatha vibes.
But does she not own a steamer?
I mean,
am I the only one seeing that?
No, I see it.
I wasn't going to say it.
Look at the creases. Oh,
I mean, seriously, it looks like it was folded in a bag from Shein, and she just took it out of the bag and put it on.
Also, because her hair's got the curls like the witch look, it doesn't help that she's got that big forehead line in between. It adds to that witch look. Not to be mean to her, but just like it just adds to it. Maybe it's intentional, but I bet this dress works when she's walking. It works better when she's walking fine.
I feel like she's going to open up that box, and there's going to be a pig's heart in there. It's like she's standing there holding this box, and she's like opens it, and it's the pig's heart.
So funny.
Just saying. That's what I feel when I look at this. Plus, like, if she's like goth, like, isn't goth normally dark colors? Like, why would you wear a pastel purple?
Goth is normally dark colors. But
Goth's
maybe
not-
her album cover was like that or something.
Or is it's gothic, not goth?
hey,
That's two
you-
different
maybe-
things, right?
The album is Lovers Gothic, so it could be the Gothic era versus
Okay.
she is goth.
Gotcha. Okay,
maybe-
so there is a difference. Okay.
just maybe, Jen,
Okay.
she is a fan of the Baltimore Purple Pansies.
She could be. She definitely could
Yeah.
be.
Yep.
That's it.
It's more Renaissance looking, Nanny Pooh Bear says.
Oh, that's true.
Looks
Those
like
leaves,
weird
that,
old-
that strikes me as Renaissance, yeah.
Looks like weird old photo from 1920s.
Renaissance was actually a good call.
I think she used her magical powers to make that dress. Nick says.
What I am shocked no one has said anything about
I'm in trouble. Strike one.
is the bleached eyebrows.
Tina says she broke out the fancy bedding for this event.
Look
Look-
at Debbie Bernfeld says, I think I have sheets like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it looks like. She just said, "Huh."
So I will say, and honestly,
tonight.
because I have a friend who's goth. She's supposed to be goth, but she doesn't always wear total just black the way they show it, like South Park, where all the kids just wear pure black with the overdone eyebrow stuff. Her hair is usually dyed pink or something. But so she's changed careers, but for the longest time she was a video game designer. So I don't know how often you can walk into an office wearing all black that way, or having to sign things at a convention for people, but you're just like all goth and people don't think you are, right? But I've seen different levels. Like she normally wears a jean jacket that says Misfits on it or something, or like the old rocker style, not pure black and very. So when she does Instagram and posts like, "I dressed up all black today because it's goth," I'm like, well, I don't see that often, right? So not everybody is total that way, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Can you zoom in on her face?
Oh, do I have to?
I bleached eyebrows.
What do you think?
I'm
Oh,
yeah, the eyebrows.
It gets worse.
Lack of makeup, eyebrows.
It's like something out of when a ghost appears in the image. It's not supposed to be there. When
You know,
those horror flicks.
I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I would be terrified if I was on the Haunted Mansion ride and I turned a corner and that was there. I'm telling you, I would jump out. I would jump out of the doom buggy and run. Oh, good grief! Can we go to the next one?
Yeah, let's move
Oh.
along.
That's just it doesn't get any better.
Oh, what is this?
Maddie Ritter. Never heard of her.
I'm getting Interview with a Vampire vibes.
Yeah, so the makeup look kind of hones in back on the Gothic Victorian era, whatever we're looking at. Also, if you zoom in on the like scarf looking thing. It's all lace.
Victorian. Yeah.
Yeah. The
collar,
higher, what am I trying to say? Cut on the blazer. Yeah. It's a very interesting look.
I wonder if that blazer has a coattail.
I also wonder that now.
Yeah.
Well,
The
here's
shoes
my
are the
question.
most interesting part to me, but that's fine.
Here's my question. Did she just take a pair of scissors to the tuxedo? Because look,
I don't
It's
think
like-
she did.
well, it's not cut very well. So
I don't think she did. Nanny, Pooh Bear, they both look pissed off. Well, unfortunately, smiling gives you wrinkles. So,
But that's also the goth look too, right? You're supposed to just look.
yes, it's very like straight face. I am notorious for never smiling in my day-to-day life. Not intentionally.
And also the pants is very flowing, like a dress like very Victorian.
Yeah, I don't like this look. I'm not into it.
Well, Jonathan, is this
Yeah?
what people look like in Canada?
Not normally, no.
Okay. All right, good.
I feel like
I mean-
Canada's day-to-day vibe is very much like, it depends on what coast you're on, more importantly. But like Vancouver probably aligns with LA, and then New York and Toronto are the same.
If I point the camera down or someone zooms in on my picture, you can probably see someone in the office building down there. You see this, it's normal people.
Yeah.
We're not like this.
Normal people.
Oh,
This is the red carpet people. This is
wait,
the
we could see people down there. Where?
Oh, I see a car. There was a car moving.
So that street is one of the busiest streets in Toronto. It usually has traffic during rush hour. Rush hour just passed.
Do you still have snow?
So I posted on Instagram that you guys, a bunch of you looked at, where my street down that way got flooded completely white out. An hour later, it all melted. It looked like rain. But some of my friends, including like Sam, who does coffee on YouTube in our community, he had snow for the last 4 days, up like 2 hours from here.
Oh,
And also there's been a bunch of power outages in smaller towns up north, and because power lines are frozen, it's just pure ice up there right now. So they still have it. Down here, it's normal. This is like, snow comes, it will disappear the next day if it does.
wow.
Crazy.
Okay, I'm not going to complain about 52 degrees then. So
It is cold by the window right now, though, because I turned the heater off so it wouldn't make noise. It's still cold here in Toronto, but
well,
I
I'm
guess
glad
it's-
you got. I'm glad you got your astronaut outfit on.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm weird. That's why I'm not worried. I'm weird right now.
Do we know anything about the shoes? This is those square.
It almost looks like a steel-toe boot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't particularly know what it is, but I could imagine it's a boot of form.
I would say it's a boot, but it's weird that it has that big rim edge on the outside. It doesn't match it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to see the whole shoe. The very bottom's got the outside sew edge, almost like it's like a boot, but like it's not underneath. It's kind of just like in front of it.
Yeah, that's just.
It's like a bumper.
It's not as scary as the last one, but it's still scary. What? So what? Nanny Pooh Bear wants to know. So what kind of statement are these women trying to make?
I think people just dress these days to dress how they're feeling versus anything in particular. I mean, going back to the last one, if she was really trying to hone into her gothic album, I would say that's what it was alluding to. This one, I think, I mean, you look at
Bit of
American.
a punk vibe too.
Yeah, I think you just look at American musicians too, and a lot of them are going towards the more masculine look versus, trying to stick with the traditional feminine masculine situation when they're dressing.
That's what I try to do.
Yeah.
Then you got me in this cool outfit.
Now, the anti-smiling I'm into because Botox is expensive, guys. It's hard to keep up.
Oh, for crying out loud. We're not getting into Botox discussion tonight.
What's wrong with your natural smile?
I need stuff
everything
taken
and
out.
nothing.
My cheeks are too fat now as it is. All right.
Oh my goodness.
She looks
Tia
like
Wood.
she's dressed in traditional,
Traditional what?
somewhat.
I don't know, but I'm just so disappointed that her shoes are silver and not gold. If you're gonna do this, why the silver shoes?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's not.
Yeah, it's a little. It's too shiny at the bottom. It doesn't match the rest of the palette.
Mm-mm.
I
Not
have
one
no
bit.
idea what Jonathan just said.
I feel like if you pull one string, like the whole thing's just going to fall apart.
This is
Well,
giving like, am
What's
I
a
trying to go
tattoo?
to a toga party or like what's happening?
Man, she got a lot of tattoos.
I don't mind the tattoos. I'm into tattoos, but this is I'm not
Oh, I
into
like the tattoos, but she got, I mean, you zoom in and you could see, I mean, she got a bunch on her arm here, on her hands.
Could
Yes,
you
that-
imagine how bad that stomach one hurts? Ugh. Ouch.
Yeah.
Some people enjoy getting them though, and they don't mind the pain or whatever.
She got the Princess Leia hair.
That's what Magical Mike says, Princess Amidala.
What genre of music does she do?
Great question. Let me Google that for everyone.
That's what I say. I don't know. There were some. When I saw the live performance last night, there were some who were like
Hello, Ronan.
Indian or Pakistani background, and their backup dancers and stuff were all dressed with a bit of modern, but had that Bollywood style dress. But the rappers who were singing were wearing like furry, puffy jackets. Like it didn't make sense to me. It was just like totally opposite of what I thought they would wear or something.
She is a Cree and Salish pop singer, so that means, and like it goes on to say, it's the indigenous women.
Indigenous. Yeah.
So she is a native Canadian. She came here first. She went here first. She's in charge.
If you guys didn't watch it last night, we did have a bunch of indigenous rappers and people there who performed, and it's just because we're Canadian. I know you guys have like the indigenous people out in the Vancouver side merging with the ones in the U.S. If you ever look at the history of them, they kind of spread across back and forth. We're kind of all the one, but we include them in our music and on awards and stuff more so than you guys do with the Grammys.
Okay. Here's my question. Does she have anything under that? It
No.
does not look like it.
No, Doug, come on. You're not new here. Come on.
I mean, well
That's
then.
why I messaged you yesterday as it started. It said, your discussion is advised. It will have nudity and sexual content in this award ceremony. And I'm like, so what are they wearing?
The question is, what aren't they wearing?
Yes.
That's true.
I'm so surprised they wore quite a bit compared to like some other shows I've seen where it's very skimpy.
Oh, buddy. Nene Pooh Bear says her makeup is pretty.
Mm-hmm. She's very pretty. I think she's very attractive.
She is. She's a very pretty girl.
And if this is like a traditional type, outfit that she's wearing,
I don't think it is.
That's great.
That upper chest section being that way.
I feel like the tattoos are traditional.
okay.
For sure. Because some of the work, as I zoom in, like there's an animal on her stomach, and then the one on her right arm looks to be a symbol of form.
Not everybody can pull off this type of look, but she can. So God bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she looks good. I think she does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me fix something. No one.
Minus the shoes. That silver shoes need to go.
Yeah, shoes.
The shoes, yeah.
Shoes were so
Her shoes.
bad. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, if they were gold, it would have been better.
I just feel like they should have
I
been
agree
strappy.
with that, Jonathan.
I feel like it should have been a strappy sandal to go with what's going on.
We also don't know how many of these celebrities got paid to wear certain things.
True.
Right.
Yep.
So there's that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She got some big hoop earrings, though.
Make my ears hurt looking at them.
Yeah, they're heavy. So, all right. So I think this might be the best one so far, other than the Canadian tuxedo.
There's another one. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's more of that coming.
Oh,
Jonita Gandhi, however you want to.
now that
Nope.
looks like a traditional type.
Definitely like a form of hijab on her head. There's no brand, but I do like it. I think it's kind of just like, she's trying to play into her religious,
No, she did not. I have not received it yet.
Well, when you do,
the last lady also wasn't wearing a bra, so there's that.
I do like the hijab look because that's her culture, but it's mixed into this modern dress.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I like that it's blended in. It's not just one or the other.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's like traditional but modern at the together at the same time. So
Because it's telling not just Canadians but whoever's watching, it's telling them that, like, because some people from them, even in Toronto, complain that when I wear my hijab, people give me a look like, "What are you wearing on my subway?" Right, like that kind of thing, because they're not used to it. And it's like, this is telling you that you can go out to a fine dinner, you can go out to a show, you can do whatever, wearing something fancy and still retain your culture and what you have to wear. I like that.
Yeah.
Can't see your shoes.
Ew.
What kind of material do you think this is?
Yeah. Sequin.
Yeah.
Rhinestone.
It looks itchy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Probably a mix of like Swarovski crystal situation and sequins.
mhm.
I don't know.
I
When
like the
see
colors
this dress,
too.
when I see this dress, I think a rainbow bright.
I think it would be amazing in like, do you remember the Mindy Kaling dress that was like the platinum, a little bit darker, pewter platinum color from that in this? I feel like her coloring is very similar, and I feel like that would have been awesome. I like the rainbow, but I also like.
Look, I'm in Detroit.
It's nice and muted. It's
More
not
darker metallic look. Yeah.
Detroit Diz says someone unraveled a disco ball.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it looks good. So you're saying she covers her head for religious purposes?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we got? Are those diamonds on her wrist?
Probably.
All right.
Probably. I like
Jen?
it.
Yeah, I love it. I love everything about it.
Yeah.
I do.
Would you
It's
wear
your
this?
shoes, but,
Would you wear this to the cocktail party?
Would I wear this to the cocktail party?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Why?
No, this is not a style for my physique.
Oh.
No.
I was gonna say you have to have the physique for it, but
Yeah, I don't have the physique for this. I would definitely look like a misplaced disco ball.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding. Come on. You guys have seen me.
Nanny Pooh Bear says Miss Piggy would love this dress.
Miss Piggy will wear anything that she thinks will make her look glamorous.
Yeah.
I think Movie Mania Nick has the physique for this. It's a Yankee thing. That's not nice, Pete. Holy cow, what do we got going on here?
Wow.
This is the band called The Beaches, and they last year took home Best Rock Album of the Year.
Oh, they
But
don't
they're
look like a rock
Toronto-based
band.
rockers.
So I saw the one girl, the blonde girl with that the more revealing clothing in the gray. I saw that when she walked up on stage, and it was interesting to see because like I was wondering how it will work because she was wearing it, and it's just like flat, kind of twirly flower things on her, and that was it. So like if the camera got underneath enough, you probably would see something you shouldn't be seeing.
Like a Marilyn Monroe moment.
I'm getting Wilson Phillips vibes.
Really?
I sorry, but I kind of am. I mean, the redhead, the brunette with the long hair, and then the short blonde hair.
Well, then who's this?
I don't know.
I see what you're saying to Wilson Phillips, but then
I do too.
what do you got going on over here then?
So I will say, seeing this picture, I think all four of them work well together in what they're wearing. But when they were on stage, either they were performing or they were getting an award or something, the one on the right, who's wearing kind of that suit look, didn't seem, when they were on stage and they were more apart from each other, didn't seem like, how come you're wearing that and everybody else is wearing more dressy, like not suit pants stuff, right? It's like, it felt different, but it works here on the red carpet.
Okay, now don't get offended, anybody. Are these all women?
Yes.
Okay, so all four are women.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will say, while the look of the one on the right didn't match the other three on stage, I did like the look of the one on the right. It reminded me of an old, like the old Madonna, when Madonna used to wear suits for voguing or whatever, you know, just like a straight suit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to take a point off for the chick on the left for wearing those closed-toe shoes.
I know. Why? I don't mind.
Those are like so like 2002.
Unfortunately, pointed shoes are back in style because they're very
But
painful.
not with a gown like this, though. Would you?
No, not with this.
No, like maybe with some slacks or something, but not with a gown, right?
I love the black dress. The black dress is a vibe to me. The gray one, I don't know.
It was interesting when I saw it on stage, very poofy, but like it worked and didn't work. There were parts of it where it's like it needed a bit more poof and not so low cut from the bottom and the top. Like it needed a bit more material, I think, to make it work.
Welcome in Salt Wife and David T.
I also don't think this gray is her color because she's very platinum out on her hair. I don't think platinum's her hair color either. I think she needs to go.
It was like a silver gray.
Yeah, I think she needs to go see a color analyst to really get what's going on.
Yes, absolutely.
When you are a celebrity, I think you should.
Yeah.
100%.
You should. If you have followers who follow you, you're going to want to wear what you're wearing. You're setting the trend for people.
I feel like that gray dress doesn't fit her well.
No, it's just like
I feel like if you were looking at her from the front, it wouldn't look as good as it does here from the side.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So on stage, like the dress is fine, but on her, it looked like it's almost like you took a dress and you cut the top off just slightly and cut the bottom off slightly. So it was like there wasn't enough material on it. Maybe that's just the look it's supposed to be, but I don't know if it worked on her preferably. Like I think a dress like that, if you get a larger plus size or someone who's in plus size, better. It accentuates the look of a plus size person. But on a skinny person, having all those frills just doesn't do anything.
I agree with Renan. The first pretty dress so far is the black one.
Love the black one. I think the chick in the gray needs to get a boob job. It might look better.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. She's too
I agree.
chested
It's just
for
like
that.
I mean, she's got a butt. She has no boobs. So go quickly get a boob job.
None of them have any boobs.
Well, Doug, this isn't the 80s anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Hooters is going out of business.
Well, there goes the world.
That's funny.
The world needs Hooters.
Trust me, I love their chicken wings. I am down for a good time there.
But Steve and the guys down in Florida keep putting it back in business. Keep going to it.
Daytona style, 3 Mile Island. I prefer wings only. Drummies, meh. But hit me up. And not fried, grilled. Grilled only, everyone.
So we have a Hooters here downtown, and it's all you can eat on Mondays.
Oh my goodness, Debbie.
Mama D.
There you go, Debbie. Send them an email. Tell them you'll donate to their boob fund.
You know what's funny is that my mom and I always talked about that we wish that they could do like boob transplants and I could take a little bit of mine and give it to her and we would be perfect.
Oh my goodness, Chad. Oh, you give some to your mom.
Mm-hmm. She always said, I wish you could give me some of yours.
Oh my goodness.
And I said, well, maybe we could be the first experimental boob transplant.
You can take fat from other bodies and transfer it to your boobs instead of doing implant.
See, I know someone who had an implant and it broke.
Mm-hmm. That's
bad.
A common occurrence. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was bad.
Where is Molly's mom tonight?
She's at church.
Oh my goodness.
She's at women's prayer group at church.
I hope she's praying for her.
She'll watch the replay. She said she'll watch the replay when she comes home. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Oh my goodness.
We're bathing.
Another Canadian tuxedo.
Oh, look, even it's a little handkerchief.
Yeah,
little pocket square.
No brand on the tuxedo, but his shoes are Adidas, and you can tell that by the 3 lines on the shoes.
Yep.
They look like he cut the grass in those shoes. And tuxedo's probably like Wrangler.
So, dirty shoes are a look. You can buy shoes. They are everyone.
I am so unfashionable. It's not even
everyone's
funny.
homework tonight is to go look up the brand Golden Goose, and they are the ones that started the dirty shoe idea. It's kind of like, why would you pre-rip your jeans?
Mm-hmm.
Question I've gotten my whole life from my father, but like, if I do it, it looks dumb. But if someone professional or a machine does it, then it's different. So when you pre-dirty the shoes, and here's just a thought. And I will give an example with my mom. So she has a pair of Golden Goose. Hers are, because she hates dirty shoes, and I think it's very generational too, but she does not like any dirt on them. So she has pure white Golden Goose shoes, and the logo is a star. And she's so scared to wear them because they're so stark white that she won't wear them because then they get dirty. Now, if she had a pair that were the same price that were pre-dirty, she would wear them all the time because she's not scared to get them dirty.
I get that. I don't have it here, but as someone who owns Toronto Maple Leafs hockey jersey, an away white one, it's like immaculate, clean white that I don't go near people who are holding a coffee because I don't want that dirty. Most people will wear it generally until it gets worn out. I'm like, it's so white, I don't want to ruin it. So I barely leave my house.
Yeah. Very, like I said, it's very trendy. And also you're scared to ruin stuff that's expensive.
So are those shoes considered dirty then, the ones he's wearing?
They do look like they're suede, so they would come off dirty. In my opinion. I don't know if they're
seriously, my husband uses a magic eraser on his tennis shoes after he wears them. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, I know people who do that.
I do too.
We have a shoe convention here where people will go and buy like Jordan sneakers and stuff annually, and you have to pay like $60 to get into the convention just before you spend money. But people do that.
Hello, Scallywag. Steve noted you did not miss toilet bowl, and the Pirates are losing 4-0 already. So
just to clarify, because you said the dirty shoes, does that mean that if someone's wearing suede, it's considered dirty because it can get dirty, or does it have to be pre-dirty?
I think it looks dirty. Suede can look dirty in that sense because of the color.
Okay.
And just like the way, you know how suede can like, you know, go back and forth and I don't know, look smooth and not, and kind of like velvet. But anyway.
Because I come from a theater background, so we're used to always tea-dyeing clothing and making it look old and raggedy. So I understand how that process is, but I just didn't think that new material can still be considered dirty.
Yeah.
So let me see if I understand this. You buy shoes that are pre-dirty because you don't want to buy shoes and get them dirty.
Right.
So that's the same thing I say about ripped jeans. You can go to Levi's.
Dumbest thing I ever heard.
Levi's for the longest time wouldn't do ripped jeans, but now you go into the store because they've changed their brand over the years. They now carry like ripped jeans in like a white color or something, which is like $200 because they're ripped. I'm like, why can't I rip it myself?
Have you guys ever tried to cut your own jeans and like bleach them too? I have done both activities multiple times, and it is like hard work. Why waste valuable time for a cheaper product when you can buy it right the first time?
Okay, maybe I'm not the one to be to say my side because I work in theater, so I'm used to always weathering and doing things myself. And so when we rip our jeans,
you're trained.
We can also hide a stitch behind it so that it doesn't rip any further, right?
Yeah,
but
like
that's why I'm not the one to say that.
I'm coming from the school of hard knocks on cutting my own jeans and bleaching them in a bucket in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas.
So are ripped jeans still in? Is that still a style now or no?
Yes, but don't make them ripped skinny jeans.
Oh.
There's like rules.
I'm screwed.
Call me anytime. Anytime.
I don't need to see ripped short shorts.
I mean, I have a feeling my whole closet is breaking all the rules.
I see people wear,
except my Disney clothes.
I've seen people wear really short jean shorts, like short shorts, but you can tell like they did it themselves because one, nobody would sell it that short, and their cheeks are just like popping through, and they're going up an escalator. I'm like, why? I'm like, what's your purpose? You're holding on to your boyfriend's hand. What's the purpose? You're not here to attract other people.
I'm so disappointed that skinny jeans are out because if I wear baggy jeans, they're going to make my butt look.
Well, it depends on the baggy jean. You got to get the right kind for your body.
Everybody's different.
This is too hard.
I don't
Life
wear
is
jeans.
hard.
Oh boy.
Here we go, folks.
What is this? I didn't see this at all.
Wait. Can you zoom in on his?
That's great.
For a second. Can you zoom in on him?
So I assume that's made with toilet paper.
He looks a little flush.
Because there was a trend at one point where people were making dresses out of toilet paper to be more environmental. So
Jennifer, you know what he looks like. He looks like a Pittsburgh Pirate fan.
May I curse?
This is Steve. This should be our new bet. When the Pirates don't make the playoffs, you have to wear this outfit.
Can I curse?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. He said he wore this because he knew he was the shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But he is, though.
Well.
Okay.
He's making a statement, and he's doing it well. I mean, look, the other awards, what's his name, wore that box house on his head or something, walked around, right? So it's not out of the realm to see it.
Jaden Smith did that.
Yeah, so it's not out of the realm. This fits better than the box thing on his head, on Jaden's head.
This is giving like Lady Gaga. I appreciate
this has a better look.
Steve, no. He said last night that he is a Pittsburgh Pirate fan. So
it's because he's the shit.
Yeah.
Did you see what your brother put in the chat?
I did.
I had to delete it.
Yep. Great, he says. Nico the Greco, what's up? So this is not toilet paper.
Mm-mm.
This is like a cloth that it looks like they just got a marker and drew
Sharpie
black
marker.
lines on.
I mean, but look at its sleeves. Look at how it's like shrugged over.
It works though. The whole look
Yeah.
from top to bottom works. It just it flows.
There's
Okay.
so many things wrong with this.
Where was he? I want to know where he sat. That's what I want to know.
I think he changed.
Porcelain
Oh, did he?
brown.
Jennifer, that's a straight leg jean. I was going to type it back, but I'm too lazy. I typed it and then I deleted it. Straight leg jean. It's not flared, but not skinny. It's straight leg. I don't love this, but I do find it funny. I appreciate the humor in it.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's funny. That's what Steve's gonna have to wear when the Pirates don't make the playoffs. That's what Steve's gonna have to wear to Beer Garden.
Wait,
I
who
I
is
appreciate
this
the effort,
guy?
because it
Win an
works.
award or
This is still
something?
apart.
What was that, Jen?
I said, who is this guy? Did he win an award, or is he like?
He's a rapper. He's a Canadian rapper, it said.
Oh,
Did he win anything? Do we know if he won anything?
BBNO $.
No clue. A rapper wearing a toilet? That's a first.
Yeah.
there's so many things I could say.
Nick says he's a rapper in the crapper.
Okay.
The toilet comes from the Home Depot on Liberty Avenue, and the toilet paper is from aisle 3 at Giant Eagle on Brighton Road.
Thank you for your expert analysis, Scallywag Steve.
Yeah, well, he would know.
It's
Listen,
good that he knows when he needs to go buy it for himself.
Hi, buddy. You gonna say hi? You gonna say
Hi, Cooper.
Oh, Cooper.
Cooper, look. It's a pooper.
Aw.
Cooper, it's a pooper. I know.
All
You
right.
want to have daddy time.
I love it.
Listen, this is just ridiculous. All this guy wanted to do was, just
Prove
be
that
the
he was
talk
the
of the
shit.
town. I mean,
No, Doug, he was the shit.
any person in their right mind would not wear this. I mean, really.
But Lady Gaga, back in the day, wore a meat outfit. And
I was going to say, she wore a meat outfit. Yeah.
Well, she
Listen.
should have went to prison for that too.
But she didn't. And she's
Wasting all
making
that
millions of
wasting all that
dollars. Here we
lovely
are.
meat. Dave's Disney Dreams. Welcome in, Dave.
I like the next outfit for what it's worth. Yeah.
Oh,
This is
hello.
very nice. Oh,
I like
Jen
it.
perked. Jen perked right up.
Clean.
He's wearing black cowboy boots.
Hello.
Clean. And his shirt on the inside is a low cut, so you can see his neck. It's nice.
I like it. It's
Why does he
tailored.
have buttons? Why does he have buttons where his nipples go?
It's called double-breasted Doug. The double-breasted blazer.
It's very classy looking.
So he has 4 boobs and 4 nipples?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Precisely.
Wow. Mama's home. Mommy's home. Yeah.
This is kind of Miami Vice, but not Miami Vice. This is like much better.
Canadian Vice.
Good mama.
Canadian Vice. I think it looks great compared to some of the other stuff we've seen tonight.
I do too.
He's best dressed for me.
He is a country singer from Burlington, Ontario.
Okay.
And won
That's down the road from me.
Okay.
was
I like country
nominated.
music.
for Best Country Album and Artist of the Year.
I like country music.
I like country music right now. Today.
So I will say, because Pete made a comment earlier saying how it's interesting to see how the Americans and us on the other side of the border dress differently. And beyond awards where people dress how they want and dress funky and fancy things, we don't dress that far apart, except for the fact that you guys wear more oversized printed t-shirts.
I love
And
it.
then we have our toques and gloves.
Oversized.
Yeah, they do have country people in Canada. I know that because I am forced to watch Heartland all the time.
So to say, I would pretty much argue that Canada could borderline be more country, redneck, whatever it may be, than some parts of these United States because of just the geographical presence of what it is.
And Doug, are you enjoying Heartland?
Oh yeah, I've seen every episode, every season.
Or do you enjoy it though? It's the question.
I enjoy it. I make fun of it because there's a few characters that are annoying, but
I've watched some of it. It's not bad.
yeah. Oh come on, the one
Steve,
sister's an absolute buffoon.
Steve, my high school mascot was a Mountaineer.
Makes
And
me wish
it was
I wore
on
my
Dixieland
mouth
Road.
I think it's a good look. I mean, yeah, the white with the black shirt and the black
I like it.
cowboy boots looks good.
Yep.
I will say his haircut goes with it too.
Is Jen done drooling
Josh
yet?
Ross.
She's gonna be googling him later.
Is everyone ready for the next one?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh. I respect the socks.
Jessie Reyes is her name. There's no information. Okay, Steve, I know.
It's almost like a b-boy hip hop look.
I think I have those as pajamas.
I was about to say, someone has a boxer version of these shorts.
Oh,
The oversized shorts just reads to me that it's going to do some hip hop dancing.
What's killing me is the socks with the sandals. This is where I have to draw.
They're not sandals; they're high heels of some sort. They don't work.
It is a sandal-y high heel, yes. Honestly, the shorts and the shirt, whatever, like that is what it is. But it's the socks, like with this shoes she has on. If she were wearing like some form of loafery tennis shoe type of thing, I might have a different opinion.
The shorts with the higher up socks remind me of something like AC/DC, the guitarists that always had those high socks.
High socks are so in right now. That's the funny part.
I don't know. Kel, sometimes I just believe you make it up.
High socks?
High socks are in style right now.
No, I mean,
come on.
Chat on for wearing when I'm like out and about, or if I'm wearing running shoes and I wear like actual running socks from my boss's teenagers. They're like, why are you wearing low cut socks? I'm like, you're right. Why am I wearing those? How silly of me. How silly of me for wearing actual running socks that I spent a lot of money on one pair. But she's like, they're twins, they're 16, and they're like, no. You wear high top socks and they have to be Nike, and they have to have like the ribbed whole thing. Trust me, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for agreeing. I feel like your sons are probably into those.
Yeah, that's all they wear, those Nike socks.
Yes.
That's all they wear.
Thank you.
And you know what? Nike's not the best quality. Let me just tell you how quick they go through those Nike socks.
Yeah. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
Most stock, from Adidas to Puma to Nike to whatever, like you can go buy them. You have your TJ Maxx, which is like our winners down here. They're all made from the same company. They just get them to put a different logo on them.
Yeah.
It totally is.
Yep. I don't like it. I like her sunglasses. I think her sunglasses look good.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. Next.
I wouldn't have mind that split if the one material went across and then the other one overlapped the other side, rather than being like a dress shirt.
Who knows what's going on there?
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you something. If the wind picks up a little bit, everybody's going to get a
Maybe you're trying to be like Michael Jackson, have it flowing.
We're going to have a show.
All right.
Priyanka.
Priyanka.
Is this the one that's married to the Jonas brothers?
No. That's Priyanka.
There's two
Chopra.
Priyankas.
Yes, that is not this Priyanka.
Okay.
Priyanka Chopra, which is Nick Jonas's wife, is former Miss Universe.
Oh.
This person is
She is.
Miss Universe?
This chick is not.
This chick is not.
Oh, okay.
It looks like she went to the bathroom and got her skirt stuck in her underwear.
So it's saying that it's a two-piece gown with candle-inspired corset. So when you really look at it, if you zoom in on it, Doug, it does look like it's a candle. There are candles on there, and it looks like it's melting. Like, you know when you go to an Italian restaurant and they put it in a Chianti bottle and it kind of like melts and it like they over time just like let it melt over.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It looks like if you took paper towel roll and you wipe something up and it dried for a couple of days, it looks like almost like dried plaster.
Yeah.
That's a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, like paper mache.
Yeah.
I also think she's wearing a wig. I can kind of tell by like the structure.
The darkness around the edge of it. Yeah. Totally.
Very much.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like anything about this. I don't like her makeup. I don't like the earrings. I don't like her hair. Sorry, whoever you are.
But hey, if she likes it, she's got that smile, then by all means, wear what you want.
Kelsey, do you like it, Kelsey? Am I out of line here?
No, I don't. I think she's beautiful. I feel like I don't obviously know her, so I don't want to like allude to like the candle having great significance because I don't know. I just feel like if it were just a white gown sans candle or like two-piece gown in some capacity, it would be very pretty. The color's great on her, and the wig is a great color for her skin too. Cave woman.
Even with her look, I can see her wearing like a formal suit. That's like a white suit or something.
The eye makeup is very drag to me.
Priyanka is a drag queen.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense now.
Drag queen.
His name is Mark.
The eye makeup is very drag.
His name is Mark.
Hey, Mark.
I didn't want to ask if this was actually a man.
You know how you can tell, Doug?
The face.
Now that I see it, I see that too.
The chiseled nose. The eye makeup's one thing.
I was going to say the Adam's apple.
Chiseled nose and the squared off hairline.
I could say something else, but never mind. Continue.
Hey, Mark, Priyanka, they are in way better shape than I am, so whatever. Good on them. Good on them. None of us are out there in that outfit.
He won the first season of Canada's Drag Race in 2020.
Oh, good. So he is a big deal, I'm sure, because Drag Race is a massive deal for those that don't know.
He also goes by Mark Suki and Priyanka Love.
Priyanka.
If you watch some of those drag queen competitions where they have to do those dances on stage, it's crazy. Those people can move.
And they can do the splits, and that makes me hurt how fast they go down.
All right. In his honor, I only have this to say.
you do Fussy, 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 you do Martha Graham, Martha Graham, Martha Graham, or Twyla, 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 or Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd, or Madonna, Madonna, Madonna. But you keep it all inside.
That was
That's the birthday or something.
There you go.
I don't think large shoulders are the dead giveaway because I also am broad-shouldered, but it's intentional because I worked at it. So anyway, my local DC boys,
Who?
Joel and Benji Madden, Good Charlotte.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What?
Good Charlotte, the band.
Good Charlotte.
What? Ah! Come on.
What does Good Charlotte sing? Sing a song. What would I know?
Allow me to pull it up because I'm not going to sing it. Good Charlotte.
I got a lot of tattoos. Da, 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 da.
Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Okay, let's just. Okay. One is married to Cameron Diaz. One is married to Nicole Richie. How about that?
Oh.
Punk. Tina says punk rock of the early 2000s.
Yes.
Tina knows it. Yeah, I know Tina knows it.
Tina's my Rolodex of music.
No, Steve.
Tina knows her music. That's for sure.
She sure does.
Good
Charlotte's actually from La Plata, Maryland, which is that way, about an hour.
That way.
Okay, just point.
But yeah, across the Potomac River that way, about an hour. Yeah, punk rock band from the early 2000s. My childhood, well, a little bit, my teenage years lived on them, loved them. Because everyone has to remember, I grew up in the emo phase. So like the start of the emo era with the swoop bangs and the chopped hair and the blonde on top, black on bottom. God, my parents loved me during that time. I was an expensive entity during that time.
Okay.
I listened to never mind. I listen to all music. I'm like Tina. Doesn't matter what it is, I'm listening. I like them. They look classic. This is very classic Joel and Benji Madden look.
Kind of shoes.
The ones on the right kind of look like Vans. I like them. Their wives don't let them mess around anymore, and I like them. I like them.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Jen?
I guess black is in.
Well, they're punk rock, so
yeah.
Yes.
I got no problem with this. It's like something a punk rocker would wear.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
I like them.
Like I couldn't picture them in tuxedos, so.
Oh, there he is.
Michael Bublé.
Yeah, the host.
He was the host, 15-time Juno winner, looked cool, calm, and collected ahead of hitting the stage. His wife, Luciana Lopilato, I don't know. There's no designer on her dress.
Well, they're the best dressed so far.
See, I hate the dress.
You do? Really?
I do. I just think she could do so much better.
That dress is also the most normal. That dress is also the most normal dress out of any of the people who have worn dresses.
I think that's why I hate it.
I think she looks cute.
God, she's so pretty. But I just think it could have been better. Like, I don't mind the pink. I think pink is a good color for her. In my perfect world, it would be like my friend who was Miss America in 2017, Savvy Shields, her Miss America dress that she won in pink with her hair down. It's the side ponytail situation for me. I'm not into that more than anything, which I know it's a one sleeve or one-sided dress. I like his outfit. I like the monochromatic blue situation. I think he looks great.
I will say, I don't know if that's what he wore during the actual show, because I thought he wore a darker blue on camera, or what I saw on TV. It was like a darker, not blue, which is nice. I like it darker. So,
Debbie, thank you. Her dress does not do her justice.
It's just too normal for a red carpet event, I think. That's what it is.
It kind of looks prom. It gives me prom.
Yeah,
it reminds me of.
I agree with that. It does look like a prom dress.
It reminds me of stores here, like
what some of the other women wore. She looks gorgeous.
Like, I feel like she needed to wear like this. Here I am.
But was that too much for this show? Like, I have a feeling it seems like it was more of a not that dressy type of event.
That was just a black dress, you know?
Well, think of the Junos as the Grammys. It's the Canadian version of the Grammys, so it's going to be the same amount of wearing.
So I'm hemming and hawing where I was like, I don't know.
She's an underachiever.
This dress reminds me of something that you go find in Le Chateau or like a Fairweather that we have. I don't know if you have it. For like proms and people who want fancy dresses that are only $300-400.
Right.
Like, it's more our range than their range, who's rich and opulent.
Is that a Rolex?
Possibly. Tag is back into, if we're looking at watches, Tag
never left. One of my favorite watches is from Tag. I can't afford it. I got to see it in person. Funny enough, I found that watch because it was a Formula One watch that was over like $4,000, and they had one on a cruise one year I was on, and they said, "Would you like to see it?" So they pulled it out for me, so I actually got to touch it. I never will get to again.
Yeah, Tag. It's the one that David Beckham. Omega. It's a big one.
Breitling is also big too.
Yeah. I don't know if it's Rolex or not. I feel like Rolex is a little bit more, I don't know, flashy, can be.
This seems like a more colorful attire event, Pete says.
I agree with that. I just, again, this is prom.
I also think it's that way because the musicians are wearing what they want to wear to the event. It just happens to be this way.
Yeah. Just
versus like an Oscars, you're more understated, you're more elegant.
Just gives me prom. Circa 2012, which was a bad year for prom dresses. Horrible year.
Yep. I think they look good. Other than, I mean, I do agree. It could have been better, but, as far as.
Even just like a strapless version of this without the cutout and the flower.
Yeah, I really don't like the flowerish thing on her right shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. So, black boots, black cowboy boots, and then she has like silver.
Mm-hmm.
High heels. Okay. Jennifer says maybe the husband helped select it.
Well, Michael Bublé was wrong in his selection if it was him.
Oh,
Sum 41.
is it a
Also
Canadian
punk-
boy band?
A punk rock band from the early 2000s.
So the thing with Sum 41 is they were the last ones to perform at this event, and it's the last time they'll ever perform live. So they're kind of doing history. It's the last event ever.
What do they sing? I know
Punk
anything?
rock,
Punk rock.
punk rock. I didn't know until I watched this, or at least I forgot, that they're from Ajax, Ontario, which is where my dad currently lives. Not my stepdad who lives here, but my dad lives over there. And my stepmom's mother was born there in Ajax, which is only about half an hour by train, just this way. So
Okay.
they're actually, so it's kind of home in a sense. Like, it's part of Toronto in a sense, just outside of it. So it's they're local.
They sing Fat Lip. Do you know that song?
No.
Okay.
Can't say I do.
I'm sure. I would say Tina would know some 41.
Tina 100% knows this one. For sure.
Tina knows.
Yeah, and like Steve's World knows it, and there's a bunch of people who will recognize it.
Movie Mania Nick knows who they are.
Yeah, they were super popular.
I wasn't big into them, but I had them when because you guys have MTV, we have Much Music here, so we had CDs that are called Much Music. Every year they come out with music on them, and Sum 41 was always on there.
Okay.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, I mean, it's typical band look. I mean, yeah, they look real good. I like the look.
Tina said she's one of her favorites.
Tina says one of her faves.
Yeah.
She's mentioned it
They
before.
were I mean, of all the punk rock bands back in the day, they were probably one of the most popular. Because
You
they
can
were
find
on
it
the start of it all.
If you can find it online, Tina, go watch their performance because it's the last performance they're ever going to do. And they did it at the awards. So it's kind of like...
I'm going to be up for the foreseeable future this evening, so if anyone is bored, got a few things to do in the work world.
Yep. Yep, and that was it.
That's it.
That's the last one. So I knew who two of the people were.
Michael Bublé.
And his wife. That's it.
I didn't even know his wife.
That's it. But then again, when we did the Grammys, I didn't know half of them people either. So.
True.
I know.
But I was going to say, when we do the Grammys, we get a lot of Canadian musicians in there winning awards, right? So it blends together.
Yep. I don't know. What do you think? JC, did you actually watch the show?
I did. I had it in the background.
Okay.
It was good.
Did you like it? Was it good?
It was good. It was entertaining because I got to see musicians that I normally wouldn't listen to. Like the Punjabi stuff, the Bollywood style rapping, different things like oh yeah, that's right. And then we have the indigenous rappers too. So it's like it's good to always broaden your range or just be reminded that these are what people are listening to these days. Because I'm old school from the 80s and 90s, right? That's where I come from.
Right. So let's go through our final thoughts. What'd you think, Jonathan? Good, bad?
Overall, good. I'm not I know we complained of a lot of the outfits and things that were wrong, but it's really they're wearing what they want to wear. So I'm cool with that. It's not like Oscars are more like you're told to wear this because I'm paying you this much and you're going to wear it, whether you like it or not. And usually it doesn't go bad, but here it's like they're wearing what they want to wear. They're being themselves. When Sum 41 came on the stage, they were just, it was like you're back in the early 2000s again or something. It was just them being them. And that's kind of cool. So it's like people get to express who they want to be rather than being all tied up in a Oscar show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Jen?
I think the simple fact that nobody showed up with a mansion on their head or a haunted house or whatever the heck he was calling it.
Castle.
What was the other one we saw where somebody had something on their head too? There was another one that JoJo.
Oh, Jojo Siwa.
Siwa.
Yeah, she had a big donut on her head.
Well, she just cut her hair. She got a mullet.
Yeah.
So, it's not like one of those fancy award shows, like Jonathan was saying, it's not like a fancy thing with fancy gowns and all that. So you can show your personality a little bit more. So, not every outfit or fashion trend is for everybody, but I thought overall it wasn't bad.
Did Michael Bublé sing?
His opening, he did. If you go back and watch the opening, kind of like an Oscars opening, he did an opening. So he had like an LED sign that said Michael Bublé, and he did different songs and had other people sing with him. It was a spectacle.
Michael Bublé.
Okay. Kelsey?
I liked it. I mean, it was fun to see what a different country does on their award show front. I'm interested to see how these shows moving forward for us look, because we've been very much like Emmys, Golden Globes, Oscars. We're working towards the Tonys in June, but like it's very, very formal. Jonathan, you're excited about it. I love the Tonys. Tonys are great.
I like the Tony.
So, but I mean, looking forward to what's in the future for us, I think we're looking at the Met, and that is where people express themselves in very different ways, because a designer is trying to play into what's happening on the theme front. So, and this year is tailoring to Black style. So what does that mean? I don't know.
Neither do I.
No.
That's truth. I have no idea.
Yeah, like, what was the 2024 theme? Last year was Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening Fashion. And so it's everyone's interpretation of what a theme is. Shortly after that is the Country Music Awards. So we'll know more people there.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, it's always interesting to see, because there's always one in the crowd that just wants to go wild, no matter what.
Speaking of Country Music Awards, so, because I guess most of you didn't watch it, the one award that probably mattered to, in general, is the Lifetime Achievement Award, and it was given to Anne Murray, who then, when she did her speech, said, I now entered the likes of Dolly Parton and a few others who she named, and it was just like even in the American side, people know who Anne Murray is, if she's that old. Right?
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Oh, you don't know who she is?
Mm-mm.
I've heard of her. I've heard of her. That's one
The only
I'm
Canadian
very
I
old.
know is Shania Twain. That's in country music.
Right.
Yep. I know Shania Twain.
I got lots of her music here, too.
So,
I
I do want to share something, folks. Tomorrow night is a big night. Tomorrow night on a Pete McDevitt show, Pete and the lovely lady to my right is going to be interviewing Noah Elias. From Noah's Fine Art, he is one of the bigger draws of the art festival in Disney World. And Pete was telling you how that's just a small part of who he is. You're going to want to tune in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for Disney Dialogues and watch this interview, because I have a feeling this is going to be one of the best. So, but yeah, go check that out tomorrow night, everybody. Pete will be live tonight at 9:25. he is doing the Cleveland Indians and San Diego Padres game. I will not call them the other name, Jen. So forget it.
It's fine. There'll always be the tribe.
Yep. So go watch Pete at 9:25 tonight. He's doing the Padres Indians game. Another great night for him calling baseball. I love listening to him call baseball. Tomorrow night we got Jen and Pete for Disney Dialogues. I will be back with Coffee Talk tomorrow morning, and then Wednesday night I am having a certain person on, Mr. Pete Carney on Hump Day Hangout.
Peter James Carney.
Peter James Carney. So this is going to be his first humping.
Wow. Really? I'm so happy I don't have a client dinner Wednesday night. And it's tomorrow night.
Kelsey's going to be texting him all day to make sure he doesn't forget.
He did post it in his Discord. So
Did he?
he knows,
awesome.
He knows he's on.
Thank you, Debbie. But thank you guys for being here. Another great show. What's next for us?
I think the Met. Unless there's something in between.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Met is like the first week of May, isn't it?
Met's the first Monday of May. Yeah,
Nothing
but then
in April.
Nothing yet. We gotta figure
You
it
know
out.
what? Maybe we could do. Doesn't the Vatican and the Pope do like a big Easter?
He's gonna die.
He's
gonna
getting there.
croak.
I know. Is he almost gone?
He was in
He's
the hospital.
like-
I heard he was in bad shape. So
He's in
Yeah.
real bad shape. Like
he's excited, although he's worried about chafing. That's a direct quote.
But even if you guys talk about it, you can't talk about the costumes of what the Pope people wear because they all wear the same gowns.
Yeah.
That's true.
I have been to the Vatican. It's amazing. But they all wear
It's
the same
great.
thing.
You know what? We could include Jennifer Caruso in this. And we could have Jennifer Caruso go around Epcot and just show people, and we can interview them live and show their outfits.
Jennifer, are you going to be there this weekend? We could do
And
it.
we could critique it live with Jennifer Caruso there. What do you think?
You did that, she might just only interview the Steeler fans.
Or we could have Ron Caruso do it.
Oh, good grief.
I agree. Ron's better.
We could have Ron Caruso walk around Epcot and show us people's outfits, and we could just critique them then.
A Disney.
We could put a video together of all of Jennifer Caruso's outfits and do a video of all of Jennifer Caruso's outfits.
Yeah, we don't have enough time. That would take weeks. That would take weeks.
All right, then just run.
Fashion of Disney live streamers is what Jennifer is proposing.
Oh, that would be cool.
Do people
Okay.
really want my opinion?
She might get kicked out for just yeah, I forgot no interviewing in Disney, so
Make fashion great again
Oh.
with Ron.
Oh, my God.
Chris.
We'll think of something for April. Because I have like
Mhm.
2 weeks where I'm kind of free as a bird.
Ooh. Okay.
Exciting.
There you
Recess.
go. Nice.
That's what they call
it. You're not going down to see family or anything?
I am for Easter. Good old Arkansas. Here I come. Tornado season.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Do you guys have a bunker?
Under some stairwells, yeah.
Do you really?
Yes. It's exciting.
It's
Last
exciting.
tornado, though,
It's
that
real.
destroyed
That's-
my hometown, my dad and I swiftly went right outside to watch it. We were like, what's happening?
Oh my goodness.
My mom goes, at some point, I think you two should come back in. And they're like, yeah. There was literally a stretch of 7 that just went boop, 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 boop.
No,
and
we're
it
not
brought
going to have a fashion show for Pete's meetup Saturday night event.
We can do
Yeah.
outfit of the day though.
We could make it a red carpet.
Yeah.
Oh
my
God.
gosh, we could do like red carpet, old school Joan Rivers style, where us three. Jonathan, are you coming?
No.
No.
I'll be in
Okay, I was
Japan
gonna
in the
say we could
fall.
sit there like Joan Rivers style and like just critique them right then and there.
If I was coming, I would have brought a red carpet. I have this like one of the, it's just like it's kind of like the mat that you don't step on. That some restaurant that had that was red and they were getting rid of it and it was like brand new. So I have this long red carpet. I would have just brought it.
I couldn't do that live because I know something would fly out of my mouth.
Listen,
You're
do it for
Belinda over
the people.
Uh-huh.
I have a potty mouth to the nth degree, so like I'm right there with you.
Oh, with those shoes. Oh.
We can figure it out.
Well, the best dress tonight definitely was Jonathan. So thanks
Yeah.
for dressing the part, Jonathan. That
Jonathan gets the
It's also a rare outfit. You won't see this again.
Thanks for coming on live from Canada.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan, is that outfit really hot?
Well, it's cool by the window, so it's not right now.
Let's
But
say
like
it's
generally, it is in the summer. If I put this on, like I wore it once in the summer to a barbecue event because people were wearing costumes. I said, "I'll come in the gold tracksuit." No one believed me, so I showed up in it. I go, "Can I take this off? I'm sweating. I don't want to get it dirty because it's like it's rare. It's custom made for a show and it never got used, and there's only 6 of them out there." So.
Oh my god!
I love it. It reminds me of the moon suit.
It does. It does. Even though we've never been to the moon, so
One day we'll all get there.
One day when they figure out how to break through the firmament.
Steve, we're still going.
On that note, folks.
Oh God, I pierced the toast. So what?
I pierced the toast. Folks, I will see you tomorrow morning for coffee talk. Everybody have a great night. Ladies, stay right there. Jonathan, stay right there. I'll be right back. But enjoy Jen's new video she did for the ending. So have a great night, everybody. And remember, as always, go out and do something kind for somebody.